where we talk about lead generation, B2B marketing strategies to help your business grow. I'm Renee, I'm a marketing specialist, and today we're going to talk about how to start an email marketing strategy. Now, if you are interested in learning more about email marketing and how to just get started with an email marketing strategy, I have a much more fleshed out version of this video in blog post form on my website, reneeholden.com. That's going to be linked below. And there you can find more in-depth examples from this video, as well as templates that can help you implement some of the strategies that we're going to talk about today. So let's get started. So the first thing you're going to need when starting an email marketing strategy is a method for creating an email list. So your email list is extremely valuable for your business because these are the people who have given you their email in exchange for value content that you provide, meaning that they are interested in the content that you create, your brand message, whatever it is, and they are interested in hearing more from you. So these emails that you have, these are essentially warm leads. These are people who may become your customers and who are the most interested in your message. So an extremely important part of building an email list is, of course, having the valuable content that your audience is going to trade their emails for. So how do you create this valuable content? Here are some examples of types of content that are useful, especially in B2B, for generating leads. The first piece of content is going to be a newsletter. So this is maybe something that you send out every month, once a week, and it's an educational newsletter talking about what's going on in the industry, updates about new competitors, whatever it might be, information that your audience would find valuable. So delivering information on a consistent basis in the form of a newsletter is a really great and common way for building an email list. Third piece of content that acts as a great email magnet are webinars. So webinars are great video content where you can interview industry professionals, discuss industry topics or pain points. I often see a lot of PowerPoints in webinars. I recommend maybe only spending a quarter to half of your webinar time on PowerPoints, because this can get very boring very quickly and kind of lose people a little bit. I really suggest switching it up between your presentation and your face, or having at least two people on the webinar is also great. Having multiple faces is a great way to keep people engaged. But email lists benefit greatly from webinars because they are such great educational content. So that's a third example of a way to generate emails for your email list. Examples of themes or topics for email campaigns could be industry news, tools and resources, even if it's not your tool and resource, showing your email list that you care enough about them to just share your general expertise and knowledge with them rather than constantly promoting your own tool or service. That can be really useful. And lastly, offering special offers or coupons, any kind of offer where it's not posted on your website, but it's kind of a special thing just for your email list, is a great way to show that you care about your email list and you really want to offer value to them. Okay, so now we've talked about how to generate emails and how to plan out their frequency and content. So I want to talk a little bit about actually writing the emails themselves. So it's pretty simple. You want your emails to be super short, concise, and have one clear call to action. You often have people who are just skimming through the emails, and you want to make sure you are communicating your value as well as you can in as few words as you can. So being really clear and short is ideal. And then you want to make sure your emails have one call to action. So you don't want to be asking your email list to, subscribe to this other newsletter, to like your blog post, to calculate their savings, use a digital tool, download this fact sheet. You really want to keep it super clear to make sure you're getting what you want out of this email strategy. So pick your call to action, and then link it to, where you want to send them next. So what resource you want them to go to next. If you want them to schedule a meeting with you, how do they do that? What page do they go to? So make it super clear what you want your audience to do next. Okay, so now we've talked about how to generate an email list, how to plan out campaigns, content, and email cadence for those lists, and how to write the individual emails, some best practices. And lastly, I want to talk about tracking your progress. So email lists are crucial to the business because those are your warm leads, right? You want to maintain that email list so that you have great metrics and analytics. So whatever email software platform you're using, it's going to have email analytics where you can see your open rates. So that means like who is opening your emails, how many people are clicking through, which means opening the emails and then clicking your call to action and looking at something else that you are suggesting. And analytics like that, which will let you know how good your email list is and how well your emails are performing. So it's really important to know things like which types of subject lines result in the most opens, which topics get the most click-through rates, meaning your audience is the most interested in seeing more on those topics. Those kind of metrics will help you write better emails and improve your email strategy in the long run. Okay, so that is basically how to start an email marketing strategy. So create some valuable content to generate an email list, trade value for emails. Then you want to come up with a campaign strategy, write emails that are very short, to the point, with one call to action, and then make sure you're tracking your success so that you can keep your email list clean and continue to improve your messaging and your strategy. So that's it for this video. If you're interested in learning more about email marketing, I have a blog post version of this video with a little bit more detail down below at reneeholden.com, so I will link that. And if you're interested in more B2B content on lead generation, subscribe.